biggest challenge we have with C900 is making sure, of course, it's the quality. They have strict standards on C900 that they have to follow. These variables can be anywhere from the wall thickness, the OD, the ovality, the lengths, the chamfers. And C900 is challenging in itself because it is a thicker wall than most products that are made out there.
We start with a powder compound, and we feed it through our TP140 millicron extruder. It goes into our JDP vacuum tank, then through our warp unit, and then into 2 additional cooling tanks. Then it is connected to our haul off. It is then fed into the saw and cut and running then through our PEM beller. We end up hydro testing every piece of pipe, every piece of C900 that we run, and then we package it and put it out in the yard for shipment.
With the warp unit, it measures the wall for you, and you can literally tell where the wall needs to be adjusted. You can virtually see how it's coming down through the line at what speed, at the speed the haul-off's pulling it. So you know if you need to adjust it up or down before it actually gets down past the saw.
The general principle of the warp inline system is using radar, some people call this millimeter waves or terahertz waves, to measure a product. In essence, this is a time of flight principle, and so we send a signal from a receiver out, it will hit the pipe product, and this allows us to then measure the distance from the sensor as well as the wall thickness. We combine all of this data to be able to provide diameter, ovality, wall thickness, concentricity measurements, everything that you need to know about that extrusion process through this measurement. And so one of the really nice innovations with the warp technology in particular is by eliminating the necessity of a coupling medium, water in the case of ultrasonic systems, and eliminating the need for any seals or gaskets that wear out. You now have a truly non-contact measurement that you can place into your extrusion line, run the product through, and the really nice part is some of the inherent fluctuations that we're constantly having to be recalibrated in ultrasonic systems. Those are eliminated as well.
It's much easier to start up. We're starting up much faster. We've got good data at our fingertips now. We can see our spread, wall spread. We can see what our thickness looks like. It helps our startup crew and our line operator get better quality pipe quicker than we ever had before.
I can literally just walk up to the warp unit screen and do a quick check at what the minimum wall is supposed to be. And I could also see how big of a spread he's got on it, whether that's something that needs to be worked on. It automatically catches what the wall thickness is and adjusts it for you. You don't run into this low wall or too heavy of a wall of pipe. It automatically adjusts it for you.
I like to see the history of the run, and if I go, say I'm on a product for a long period of time, I can easily scroll back through and see what my thicknesses have been, and it helps me see or identify any issues that I might have had early in the run.
You could go out there at any time and look at a graph on the chart and see what the wall readings were in the past. You could literally see the history of how it had been running for a certain amount of hours, and you could literally see how many pounds had been put out within the shift, and that was a benefit that wasn't expected. It has saved us a lot of pipe, scrap pipe. That's no doubt, hands down, one of the things that has benefited with the iNOEX system. You can literally see the aisle around us. You can literally see the wall spread. It saves us money as far as material-wise because of the wall spread, and as far as putting out pipe in the yard because it keeps down the scrap. We did some calculations of what we were told it should save us, and it's been pretty much spot on. We were able to justify the initial capital purchase price of the equipment, and again,
it's paying for itself.
It would be awesome to have them on the line so everybody could have that opportunity to have.